guys, this is Malonb or Malonb from Facebook or Malonb Shop, and I'm here to do a review on Vanna's Choice Easy Crochet Critters by Lion Brand. This book has 10 amigurumi designs, which are these. And I actually do not know how much the book is. Well, it says here $4.95, so I assume it's around $5 or under. And I got this as a gift, as a birthday gift, so I didn't buy this for myself. I do assume they can also purchase it at Lion Brand. I don't know if it's available also maybe at Amazon or other places where you buy books or booklets. But let me just review it. I did make all of the 10 amigurumis, not the same colors, and I did not use Vanna's Choice for all of them either. So what I used mostly was Red Heart Super Shaver. I don't know if that probably affected the size of some of them as well, even though in the patterns here, as with all amigurumi, usually gauges are important. So I will be going through each one, just showing you my finished objects along with the pictures of what they made or their finished project, so you guys can compare how well the designed patterns are, and if my products look similar to theirs. The first one is the elephant, and let me show you mine. What do you guys think? It does look pretty similar. I did add a face to it, which was just the eyes. Now, in my last Casa Crew video, I did show this one, and I did tell you guys that I didn't like the elephant in general. It's not saying that I didn't like the pattern. The pattern gave me a finished object that looked pretty similar to the one they pictured, so the pattern was not a problem. I just don't like the elephant so much. Like I said, it's not the best elephant in the world. To me, it's not that cute. Whatever you guys want to take that as. I wasn't really impressed with it. Let's go to the second. The second one is a hippo. It's actually one of my favorite ones, although I wasn't sure how to make the face. This is mine. So it is pretty cute. If you guys wanna, can I compare it here? And I'm sorry, I'm trying to get it all inside focus. I mean, in the camera. Anyway, this is mine. It is pretty cute. It's one of my favorites. And again, I wasn't sure how to make the face exactly, so it may be a little off. But I'm probably gonna try one more time, like the nostrils. See, I think one is bigger than the other, so I'm definitely gonna try to even those out. But otherwise, this has to be one of my favorites. It's pretty cute. Let's go to the third one. The third one is a monkey, so you guys can see. And this is mine. I added a face and a long tail. I actually did not follow the pattern for the tail as far as how long to make it, so just FYI. It's actually turned out pretty cute. Okay, and let's go to the next one. Then comes the giraffe. Now this pattern was alright. Again, I don't have a problem with how the patterns were written overall. I think the patterns were written really well. Again, you do get a product that is pretty similar, if not the same as whatever is pictured. However, this one I also kind of had a problem with because, anyway, this is my giraffe, as you can see. And I had a problem with it because it does stand up on its own. And if you place it just right, its neck does stay up as well. But if not, it just goes down like that, and that's kind of sad. It makes the giraffe look kind of, you know, sad, and I don't know. It goes like that exactly. So I'm not really happy with that. I think the pattern could have used, you know, I don't even know what could be done about this. Maybe it should have suggested to use, you know, something inside of it so it would stay upright the whole time. But otherwise, the pattern itself, again, is really well written. As you can see, my giraffe, that's pretty similar to the one here. I just made it a different color. You know, what you guys should do, even if you buy a pattern or whatever, it doesn't have to be the same colors. You can always adjust to whatever you want to do. The next one is the alligator. And this one is actually one of my favorites. It turned out pretty cute. And I did add eyes, so they're black, so if they don't show up, don't think it does not have eyes, because it does. Anyway, this is mine. It's one of my favorites. What do you guys think? I love it. It's pretty cute. As I mentioned, I did use Red Heart, and actually I used Red Heart Soft for the body. For all of it, it was scrap yarn, and I ran out in the last leg, which was kind of sad. As you can see, you can barely tell the difference, but this is regular Red Heart Super Saver, the rest is Red Heart Soft. I thought it was pretty cute. The next one is the lion. Also turned out pretty cute. And for my lion, I didn't do the whiskers, and I used buttons for the eyes. It looks like this. Also turned out pretty cute. It's one of my favorites also. What do you guys think? Do you guys think I should add the whiskers or not? I'm still trying to decide. And I gave it blue eyes. And actually this one is one of my favorites. It did turn out pretty similar to the picture there. Let's see. Then is the seal. Mine looks like this. Also pretty cute. The only problem I had with this, and it could have been user error, maybe it was my fault that I twisted it somehow, but the face on it did not come out that straight, if that makes sense. The face was like twisted to the side. Let me see if I can show that to you. This is how it sits straight, and you see how it's like looking off towards, you know, that side over there, or like up towards the right. That is like the natural way the face turned. Like, I didn't make it like that. And I don't know if it's because like that, I don't know if it was my fault or not, but that is how the face turned, like on its own. And there is a lot of shaping into these patterns. They do a lot of shaping, which is what makes, like, you know, the face or the head a certain shape. And which is why this one turned without me wanting it to, if that makes sense. But overall, it's a really cute pattern. I still like it. This one actually definitely turned out pretty cute also. Then it's a walrus, which I also showed in my last Casa Crew video. And I also added buttons for the eyes and felt for the nose. Mine looks like this. And I'm sorry if the teeth are not straight. But it looks like that. And one eye is higher than the other for some reason. I used yarn to put on the eyes. but this is how it looks. And this did come out a pretty decent size. Also pretty similar, I would say. What do you guys think? And I think in here they use the safety eyes. I don't know what size it is, but I think they use safety eyes for all of the amigurumis. Next is a snow owl, which looks like this. And mine looks like this. Now the eyes on this one are a little not exact because I used fabric paint. This is what I used. And I think as it was drying, I don't know if it like drooped a little bit or if it just absorbed into the yarn in a way that wasn't that great. So I'll probably redo the eyes. But anyway, this is my snow owl. Also pretty similar. And I think this is the last one. It's also one of my favorites, I think, which I also showed in my last video. It's the penguin, amigurumi penguin. Mine turned out like this. What do you guys think? And again, I did use a fabric paint for the eyes. So just FYI. In the end here, the last few pages, they do give you general instructions. So maybe that would be good for a new person that doesn't know much about it. It does tell you abbreviations I use, GOG, metrics, gauge, not GOG. Gauge, metrics, terms, hints. It gives you the sizes of the hooks, the type of different yarns. And it also includes basic stitches and techniques. So you pretty much do get everything you need to know, or especially if you do not know. They give you details on how to make all the stitches and basically whatever you need to know so you're able to make these amigurumis. Would I purchase this again? Yes, I probably would. Again, I did not purchase this, it was a gift, but if they asked me if I would purchase it, I would say yes. I think it is worth the $5 that you pay for this at 50 cents per pattern. I think that is pretty good. And again, since it does have all the information that you will need to make one, other than of course the yarn and your crochet hooks, I would say it's a go also for the crocheter newbies out there. There was one other thing I wanted to say about that. Oh yes, I am going to put up all these amigurumis for sale in my shop. I did browse through the booklet here as far as for any copyright information, anything stating that you're not able to sell whatever you make from this. And the only copyright thing I could find in the book itself is a small disclaimer that is for the patterns, like not to reproduce or sell the patterns, but nothing about the finished products. And I did browse their website, lambrands.com, and from there, from what I gathered, you are able to sell what you make from the patterns. From the information there that I recall, I think the only patterns that you need permission for are those that are not owned by Lion Brand, and if they are not, it will note who the author of the pattern was. But these are by Lion Brand, so I don't think there's a problem with that. But if you happen to know something different, do let me know, because I probably will be posting all these up on my Etsy shop. And if not, I still haven't decided yet. If not, I probably will be doing some kind of drawing or you know, a giveaway for those or include them in my giveaway prizes. So other than that, guys, that is all for now. Yes, I would say definitely buy this book if you're interested. The patterns are well written. I think it's definitely worth the $5. And that is all. I'll see you next time. Bye.